Woodrow's pen, sign the people's grief. Federal Reserve, a private throne, printing debt while the nation groans. IRS raids with the dawn's first light, stealing wages in the dead of night. 16 grand pages of tax code hell, time to ring the Liberty Bell. Burn the Fed, melt the chains in the IRS, break the rain, turn it to ERS, external revenue stream. Tariffs only live the dream. Gold in the vault, truth on the shelf, no more counterfeit. We fund ourselves, our money rising, dead dragon slain. America first in the golden vein. Check the law and go still haunt the halls, and the cartel tear down the walls. Audit the books, expose the scam, every dollar back by gram for gram. No more inflation, tax on the poor, savings no value forevermore. Eat us collects from the foreign shore, while the people keep what they work for. Burn the Fed, melt the chains in the IRS, break the rain, turn it to ERS, external revenue stream. Tariffs only live the dream. Gold in the vault, truth on the shelf, no more counterfeit. We fund ourselves, our money rising, dead dragon slain. America first in the golden vein. Gold in the vault, truth on the shelf, no more counterfeit. We fund ourselves, our money rising, dead dragon slain. America first in the golden vein. No more April trash, no more forms, no more liens, no more storms. More the tax pays a nation's bill, while the middle class gets its fill. From the mint to the market, pure and bright, a currency born in the people's right. Ron Paul's torchlights, the rebel flame, and the beast reclaim the game. Imagine the dawn when the presses stop. No more trillions for the war machine shop. Gold certificates in every hand. Prosperity spreads across the land. ERS agents guard the gate. Foreign goods pay the freight. The Fed's last share in the museum case. A relic of the dead slave race. Burn the Fed, melt the chains in the IRS, break the reins, turn it to ERS, external revenue stream. Tariffs only live the dream. Gold in the vault, truth on the shelf, no more counterfeit. We fund ourselves, our money rising, dead dragon slain. America first in the golden vein. Gold in the vault, the golden vein.
How's it going, everybody? Ty Sites Shadow Games Report. We're going to redo Part 1, Redux, today. I wasn't able to play this game for a while, so just got it fixed. I had to argue with the dev teams and everything. They just reached out to me and told me everything was fixed. Had to update it today. Tried it out before the show, and everything seems, well, I didn't actually jump into the game yet. That's my bad. I just didn't have a controller with me whenever I was testing it out. I didn't really feel like, I don't know, messing with it. I guess I could have if I really wanted to. Oh well. Either way, we got it working now. We got it working now. I got to turn off my phone here in a second. I didn't even know my sound was still on. All right. We are going to do about 30 minutes to an hour of news before we get into the game. Don't waste too much time. Yeah, I'm just going to hope and pray this game works tonight. I had to pull my hair out a few different nights trying to play this game, and it just wouldn't let me in. Hopefully I don't have to re-sign in again. But yeah, as long as everything goes well, you know, we're going to play Halo tonight. Gonna try to play Halo, and I might even play a little bit longer if I can, just to see if the rendering will be as I don't know where it needs to be by the I guess the second mission or so, because for some reason it's like the first mission was like rendered very well, and then you go into the actual game after the second mission, and then all the rendering just completely disappeared. Quit interrupting my show, you stupid piece of crap phone. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and jump on into headlines. Foreign born population drops by 2 million in 2025. Oh, that's good, I guess. Is that another White House report? They've been putting out a lot of reports. So yeah, America's foreign-born population drops by 2.3 million thus far under Trump. I mean, I guess that's good. I'm not too sure what to make of that just yet. But I also would like to believe that with all of this big push from the White House trying to gain some type of positive public relation again, positive PR. I mean, you really just kind of watch out for just skewed numbers. I mean, they've been putting out a lot of exaggerated numbers throughout the entire year. We're at what? I mean, we're at the end of the year, and how many times have the jobs numbers been revised? At least two or three that I can remember counting. Might be more than that at this point, but there's a lot. It's not just this. Like I've been seeing it all day, and I can see this stuff kind of clearly now just because I'm watching it. You observe things long enough, you're going to naturally pick up a pattern recognition, with just what's being put out and just how often it's being put out by the same people. And whenever it's just completely all positive, and once you realize that they put that number out and then like a week later they revise it, that's what's been happening with jobs numbers. But yeah, I'm not gonna act like everything they put out is fake. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer when it comes to the good things the Trump administration do. I'm just trying to push them harder. you know like I think it's like a weird feeling right now for me. It's almost like I feel like that's what they want us to do. I know that sounds strange and maybe counterintuitive because a lot of people have been shut down, but it's almost like, I don't know, sometimes I even kind of wonder, like, what if they're like testing people to see like how far they'll go to protect their nation, go out of their way. And some of this stuff just feels fake, and it's hard to determine what is and isn't fake. It's hard to even be able to say what is or isn't fake right now because, if anybody sees that you said something wrong a few days ago, like they're willing to sue you now. It's just like, do we really want to be that culture? Like the whole thing with like Cash Patel and his girlfriend suing Elijah Schaefer, and I think he said Candace Owens too. I can't remember all the people involved, but I want to say Candace was one of them. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Um, which we've got some interesting news from her tonight as well, along with Steven Crowder. He just put out an announcement. Let me shut up and get away from my thoughts, and let's actually get to these headlines because I'm like jumping into different things now. I actually just wanted to breeze through the headlines real quick. We'll jump into this story here in a minute. It just changed on me. Biden's DOJ secretly subpoenaed Jim Jordan's phone records. Interesting. US adds 119,000 jobs in September, beats expectations amid mixed signals. And like I just said, keep an eye on that number. We got 120,000 right there, basically. So let's just see what that number is going to be like next week or maybe even next month. Just take some time to revise. We'll just have to see. White House claims Trump's policies boost native-born jobs by 2.6 million. U.S. produces first domestic rare earth magnet in 25 years. Didn't that happen like a week or two ago? I feel like I saw that. I don't know. Before now. White House defends Trump remarks. Says he does not want to have Congress members executed. New study shows global luxury shoppers are spurning high-end brands over steep price hikes. Scientists find deep earthquake faults can heal in hours. Georgia police chief charged with using license plate readers to stalk and harass people. Okay, I'm glad this story is actually popping up. I've been wondering about these things. I actually wonder if we do have those types of stalking police officers. I've been pulled over 5 times this year. You know, more. I think that's more than the combined number within the Biden administration. So, you know, it might be just due to the fact because they're looking for illegals, but at the same time, the license plate reader tells them who the person is, and they can kind of get an idea whether or not, you know, if it's even worth to actually pull them over. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if I was actually speeding or not, but he said I was. I was only going, you know, I think like 8 miles over the speed limit, which, you know, I know is a little bit more, but at the same time, I think it was like a 55-mile-per-hour road. So, anyways, enough of my shit. Wisconsin clerks refer 46 cases of suspected fraud irregularities in election. You know, and also just to talk about this real quick again with the license plate reader. There's lots of people within our government that are part of different cults. You know, something I've covered on the channel is different cults that different governmental members might be a part of or at least affiliated with to some degree. Um, you know, and really it's like I feel like half of them you can like look them up and, you know, see what they were all doing, you know, in their early days, what kind of groups they were around. Um, but yeah, it's just it makes me just kind of wonder like what if you have like, you know, the Freemason organization is a worldwide organization. What if you just had like police officers that were Freemasons, which, you know, happens a lot. It's something we don't think about a lot. And I'm not saying every Freemason is a bad person because I know a lot of the lower level Masons have no clue of what's going on at the top. So, you know, it's just something to kind of think about. It's just what if a cult were to target you and call you out and then, you know, use all this weird technology to follow you? You know, maybe even listening through your devices. Like it's stuff we need to take seriously through a cybersecurity perspective. Not only that, but just a privacy perspective and really just maintaining our own freedom. How much power we're giving over to certain people it makes you wonder, you know, just even your local police officers, how much they're like digging into, you know, certain people irrationally just because maybe they're linked through phone calls or something. You know, that's how the NSA tracks a lot of people. They'll, you know, look for a terrorist and then they'll see how many other people are linked up on their phone with that one particular terrorist. You see what I'm saying? And that network can be pretty wide sometimes because it will branch out to other people and you know, it's just how things are done. You know, you look at people's relationships and who they're all talking to, and you can see whether or not, I guess, they're talking to the wrong people and go about it that way. But anyways, I don't want to spend too much time on that. It's just, it is one of those important issues to me, especially after watching a video recently. I think I might have even played it on my show a few months ago. It's where this guy was testing out if he could hack the license plate readers or like be able to deter their recording or something. Because like I guess since it is like AI or something reading the plates, he like did some type of weird signal to like jam it or something. I mean, he didn't actually know for sure if he was jamming it, but he felt like there was like a good likelihood that, maybe his particular, I can't remember how he tested it, but I need to shut up. I'm like jibber jabbering tonight. Wisconsin clerks refer 46 cases of suspected fraud, irregularities in the election. I said that. Frida Kahlo self-portrait sells for $54.7 million, setting new record for female artist. Trump plan for Ukraine war would cede territory to Russia. There it is again. I think Zelensky will take it. I heard from someone online, and this is just a rumor, so I'm not going to say this is fact or fiction for that matter. But he was telling me that there's a certain group of Ukrainians that are controlling Zelensky, and basically, if they don't do what they say, they'll kill him. And that's part of the problem with why we can't get past this particular point. But if there's a means of protecting Zelensky, he might be willing to possibly do this deal. I don't know that for sure. I'm just saying, what the rumor is. And I don't think it's a strong source at all. So don't take that as, factual information. Take it as a rumor. And he just seemed confident with his words. I'm not saying he's right or wrong, but I just figured I'd pass that information along if it does end up being relevant later. Hopefully he'll take the deal this time. Because eventually I think Russia will just go ahead and invade Kiev. But I think they're probably waiting on Trump to get Europe into a certain position, maybe even possibly handing NATO, at least the leadership, over to Germany. Possibly. We'll just have to wait and see. I doubt that's going to be a popular decision with a lot of people until it kind of grows on them a little bit. I would like to see the German population do well again. They've been under a form of tyranny, I would actually say. They don't have a lot of the same controls as other nations just due to the fact that they lost a lot of their privileges or rights to a degree after World War II. I don't know where they are with all of that now. I feel like a lot of those restrictions have been lifted off, but I don't know for sure, so I'm not going to comment too much on that. I'm just saying, as a generality, I would like to see the German people do well for themselves. And that's news from today as well. I don't know if it's in this feed, but we'll see. U.S. judge halts Trump's National Guard deployment in Washington, D.C. Delayed September report shows U.S. economy added 119 jobs, blowing past expectations. It's good to see confirmation of that in a different bag of news. Larry Summers going on leave at Harvard as university investigates ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Talked about that yesterday. Trump signs law requiring DOJ to release Epstein files within 30 days. I think we covered that last night. Pretty sure. NVIDIA forecasts fourth quarter revenue above estimates amid AI bubble concerns. Yeah, I think they're performing lower than expected. Above estimates. So NVIDIA is still forecasting above estimates, but I mean, a forecast could be something to try to drive motivation, to try to invest. But at the same time, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I think we're going to see the cost of AI come down significantly. Hopefully. I'm not saying it will. I'm not saying it will, okay? I'm just saying hopefully, with all the competition that's coming in. I was kind of hoping that would do it anyways, but if we're already starting to see some impact with the growth, that's a good sign. That means the demand is falling to some degree, and that will bring the prices down naturally. Supply and demand, baby. Playing with the market. All right, let's jump into the content. Trump just announced he has signed the Epstein Files Transparency Act, and the files will be released. I covered this yesterday. Yeah, I remember I didn't want to read it because it was so long. I swear to God, he can't be like typing all that. That's got to be voice texting. There's no way. No damn way. Maybe Trump AI or something. I just can't imagine he's like sitting on his phone typing all that shit. But maybe he is. I don't know. Man, after I like did the Trump impression last night, it's made me want to talk like him all day. I'm trying not to though. Let's see. We got, is that McAfee? That's what it looks like. I can't remember. Let's see what it says.
I did notice that among my clients, I like the pot users the most because their lives never went anywhere. They remain customers forever. And I hate to burst your bubble, but I'll be frank with you now. If you are a marijuana smoker, I would vastly prefer you switch to heroin, and here's why. Heroin will take you down faster, and you can then pick yourself up and start your life. Because marijuana is the drug of illusion. It creates the illusion that you are thinking great thoughts and doing great things while you are sitting on the sofa growing a beard. I did notice that among my clients.
So we got this video out with Tucker talking to this guy about marijuana and brain damage. What's his name? Dr. Daniel Amen. Let's go ahead and go over to that video. And basically he's saying that it like, I think it like slows down, maybe even shrinks blood flow in your brain, possibly shrinking your brain. I don't personally think a lot of this is true. I think it goes against a lot of the positive science around marijuana. I'm not going to say it's wrong though. I think we definitely need to have those debates and figure out which is more true. I think for more hyperactive people that just overthink things a lot, I think it actually is a balancing tool. Like even for like people like me, like I, had ADHD growing up, I couldn't really focus that well. I've gotten older, I've been able to focus a lot better. And what's strange is that, marijuana was one of those things that helped me focus to a degree. And I don't know, it's just, it chills you out. Like whenever you overthink, whenever you have anxiety or whatever, it's like your brain synapses are just going and firing off, a little too fast. So it's like if you have something to kind of mediate that, you can kind of see where it might be like a buffer for someone that just thinks too much. You need to slow it down so you can think a little bit more straighter. I know that's a hard concept to grasp for some people, but maybe certain brains just work faster than yours. Maybe they work differently. It was actually, I think, through marijuana. I don't know if this is true, but I want to say, like, I've heard this rumor so many different times that I want to say it's true. That we discovered the cannabinoid receptors in our brain through marijuana. So, it's strange that we have these things and, cannabinoids work in conjunct with our brain in that fashion. And I'm not saying, it's because, let's just say, we evolved to take in marijuana that particular way. I don't know what exactly it's for. I'm not going to act like I'm a brain scientist or anything, but I have tried to study it to see if it is harmful myself, and I personally have never seen those things. I mean, people tend to consider me a pretty smart person. I mean, I guess I'm pretty dumb too at the same time. But it's like I guess it's just altering opinions on this one, but not to get bogged down on my feelings.
And part of it is, this is going to sound really crazy, but I believe it. The dermatologist won. They made us afraid of the sun. And now we have these record levels of low vitamin D levels, but we also have record levels of toxins being put on our bodies. So mom thinks she's really being a great mom if she lathers her son or her daughter with sunscreen. And now you've seen in the last couple of years, sunscreens have come under a lot of scrutiny because of the toxins they have in them, that if you put it on someone's skin, it goes into their body.
What kind of toxins?
Like parabens and phthalates. A brand new study where they looked at cord blood and autism, and moms who had higher levels of phthalates had.
This is the video I was wanting to look at. I didn't even know there was another video. Sorry.
I have 6 kids and I love them all dearly, but I never want to have to live with them. And so,
Right.
I covet my independence. And as I get older, I'm like, I need to be more serious, because did you know 50% of people 85 and older, 50% of people 85 and older will be diagnosed with dementia of one form or another? And it means if you're blessed to live to 85, you have a 1 in 2 chance of having lost your mind. And marijuana increases the risk of dementia.
Really?
Yeah. There's studies now, and its use is skyrocketing in older people. So in Canada, there was a study where 15 years ago, 5% of people over 50 used marijuana. Now, it's 21%.
The government of Canada, the government of the United States, is encouraging that. Why would they be doing that?
I don't know. It's just wrong thinking.
Yeah.
Because
At best.
we don't want dementia increasing in the population. Alzheimer's is expected to triple by 2050. No. It's like, no.
It's a weird subject for me. I just personally don't agree with it. But I want to see more science around it. I want to see, good faith science where you have both sciences kind of being tested, or maybe 2 positive and negative groups. One going against it, one going for it. And we just need to have that debate. The science just needs to battle it out. And, let the market win. Let the market of ideas win. Not only that, but it's going to affect a lot of jobs if the hemp industry and marijuana industry gets hampered down again. Hopefully they don't get rid of its medical use, because it has been very helpful to people with epilepsy and just different conditions, pain. Relaxes you, lots of different things, but I'm not going to try to sell it. I'm not trying to, push drugs on anybody. It's purely up to you. Do what you want with your body. Your body's your temple. I say treat it kindly. I mean, I think that people shouldn't get tattoos. I know that sounds crazy. It's not like I don't like tattoos. It's just more or less I don't think it's healthy for you. I know some people say that there's different kinds of ink that you can put in your skin and it's healthy for you. I just don't trust it. I really don't. I mean, there's lots of people that are trying to kill you that tell you certain things are healthy. But, do your own research. All right. You honestly cannot make this up, says Candace Owens. Footage of Tyler Robinson turning himself into police does not exist. The footage simply does not exist anymore, or maybe it never existed in the first place. You decide. This is from yesterday. I just didn't see it until late. I would have covered it otherwise. Holy shite. Charlie Kirk's head of security showed text messages he had with UVU Chief Long expressing concerns about students having access to rooftops. The chief told him, "I got you covered."
We were still working through the arrival. And so we have concerns with rooftops. We got a location that we're not keen with. We know what our responsibility is. We know what our statutory authority is. We know that we can't go up and set up our guys in sniper observer positions. It's not going to be allowed. And so we have some correspondence with the chief of the school on that day, on Monday before Charlie was killed. And why this hadn't come out and why he won't stand up like a man and admit this, I don't know. But he's watching a bunch of men lose their careers.
If I remember correctly, there was a group of people that was speculating if this video was propaganda. I don't know for sure, but I just kind of want to give you that coding just in case it helps give you another perspective. But I'm not telling you whether or not it's true or not. I really don't know. Just telling you what they told me.
And he's okay with it. On Monday before, this correspondence went to Chief Long. Hello, Chief Long. We received this message today from the student group. There is a student roof access pretty close to where CK will be set up at the Utah Valley. The Sorensen Center has a couple of staircases that go up to walkways on the roofs. He comes back, and for edification, the Sorensen Center was the building in front of the Lucy Center. And so he comes back and he says, "You want access to the roof?" And came back and said, "I was told students have access above us. If this is true, it would be nice to either have it controlled access or allow one of my guys to be there as well if possible." He comes back and his last correspondence was, "I got you covered." What else am I to do? When a command level person from an accredited police department says, "I've got this area."
Jeez. Have you been in who is that?
That was the chief of police for the UVU police department. We've called him. He's never called us back.
Holy shit. Does he have a name?
Chief Long.
Chief Long.
And I didn't know if it said deputy in that or not, because in the correspond or in his stuff on the website it says Deputy Chief Long, but we just called him Chief Long. So it's like, yeah, I got guys that are 10 times more qualified than what he could have produced for us probably.
So literally all they had to do is post anybody at that stairwell.
Stairwell,
Or
roof,
put a drone up. Or
let us.
let you do your job.
Or let us. You know, our team is built.
Would it be okay if we put that
Sure.
screenshot of that text
Absolutely.
up for everybody to see?
Absolutely.
So they know it's real?
Yeah, absolutely. And do a FOIA for his phone.
That's a good idea.
Do a FOIA. do a FOIA for his phone and have those records put out so everybody can see.
So just also cut it again. I mean, I'm not saying it is or is not propaganda. It's just what I was told. It could be true. I mean, it could have been a Fed telling me a lie. I don't trust anybody anymore. You know, I want people to make up their own decisions. I just put that little tidbit of a warning just in case it happens to be true. But like I said, I want you to make up your own mind when it comes to anything. Never trying to skew your view. Like, it's more or less like, you know, I try to act as a filter for some of the news. Like, there's quite a few I didn't actually even post today just because I was just like, doesn't seem relevant, doesn't seem important. I mean, some of it's just like, you know, the mainstream news, but I try to find other interesting things on different days. This is just a big political news day. And apparently, they spied on different senators as well as President Trump. Rep. Jim Jordan says that they spied on President Trump, but they spied on senators. Now we just learned that they spied on me. If they can do it to us, they can do it to you. Guess we can watch part of this.
We have major breaking news and new developments tonight as the Arctic frost scandal continues to unravel. Now, it turns out it wasn't just sitting U.S. senators and Republican operatives around the country and groups like Turning Point that were targeted. It was also Jim Jordan. Tonight, our team has exclusively reviewed documents obtained by Jim Jordan showing that in 2022, lawyers running the Arctic frost investigation had subpoenaed Verizon for Jim Jordan's complete phone records going all the way back to January of 2020 for an investigation that was supposed to be about January 6, 2021. That's not all. They also wanted his address, his payment information, and the unique identifiers of all of his devices. And to top it all off, the subpoena came with a court order of secrecy. Verizon was not allowed to tell anyone about the data request because a court somehow determined that, quote, disclosure will result in flight from prosecution or witness intimidation. A Verizon spokesperson tells us they are working with the House and Senate on this issue and says, quote, we uncovered new information regarding Chairman Jordan. We shared it with him as soon as possible. We are committed to restoring trust through transparency. And just in case you forgot, Jim Jordan, not exactly some criminal mastermind that you got to worry about him fleeing to another country. He is and was during all of this a sitting member of the House of Representatives and chairman of the all-powerful House Judiciary Committee. He joins us right now. Well, I think I said to you, it's only a matter of time that your name's coming up. And mine probably right behind you because I guarantee you my phone number and contacts were in the information they got.
Shut up.
I want a lawsuit.
Let him talk.
Yeah, well, Sean, we say this all the time, but I mean, the only thing we get wrong when we start these investigations is it's always worse than we thought. So think about this. We know they spied on President Trump. Then we learned it's senators and the Speaker of the House. And now we learned they were spying on me for 2.5 years. I mean, think about 2.5, all the way back, as you said, to January of 2020. They gathered information that told them who I called, who called me, when we called each other, when the call took place, how long the call was, and where I was at when I made that call. They got your location as well, and they gathered that for over a time period of 28 months. This is how ridiculous this is and why we are doing everything to get to the bottom. You're right. I bet there's a bunch of other members of Congress, a bunch of other citizens like you all over this country that they were looking into, because this is the epitome of the weaponization of government against against the other party. President Trump, Republican, all the senators, the Speaker of the House, Republican, and of course the top Republican on the Judiciary Committee. That's how ridiculous this whole.
I'm going to pause it right there. Let's keep on moving through the news. It's got another 3 minutes on it, and I just reposted it if you want to watch the rest. Adam says, Epstein survivor, I was raped 3 times a day and wasn't the only girl It was a conveyor belt of abuse. Congress is actively protecting the monsters behind this. The entire system needs to be destroyed.
I have spent the last 17 years in my own prison for what she, Jeffrey, and all the co-conspirators did to me. I was raped repeatedly. I was raped 3 times a day sometimes. And I was not the only girl on that island. There was a constant stream of girls being raped over and over and over again. And yes, Ghislaine must die in prison because I've been in hell and back for the last 17 years.
And 27 for me.
I was 10 years old when Liz Stein was being trafficked. I was 10. That is how long the sex trafficking ring has been going on. I have spent...
I think it's been going on much longer than that, but I mean, still believe her. See, Rep Nancy Mace says, "Do you want me to release the tape? Type yes or no in the comments below." Here is purported stolen valor at Corey Mills, FL. I guess maybe Florida. I'm not sure. He should be kicked off the House Armed Services Committee for this and more. A disgrace for those who served and to those who gave it all. I spoke to the general. He never saw, read, or signed the documents for his bronze medals. So I guess he's got some stolen medals, fake medals. Wonder how many of those exist. Scott Bessent just personally held up the first U.S.-made rare earth magnet in 25 years.
First rare earth magnet made in the United States in 25 years. It was made at a plant in Sumter, South Carolina. 800 construction jobs, 300 factory jobs, and the plant manager said that they could be going up to 3,000 jobs. And Laura, the great story there is many of those were laid off Caterpillar workers. But so I am very optimistic about the first, second, and accelerating into the third quarter in terms of growth. But I think what's important here, Laura, is we are going back to Trump-style growth, which is high growth, low inflation, which is just the opposite of the Biden years.
Well, and
First rare earth magnet.
So I guess the reason this was being called propaganda is that this guy is more in favor of the original narrative, I want to say. But if I'm wrong about that, then, correct me. But I'm trying to figure out where everybody, because yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because Eyal Jacoby says Charlie Kirk's head of security, Brian Harpeley, completely debunks all the conspiracy theories being pushed by Candace Owens, Ian Carroll, and the rest of the lunatics. Unlike them, he actually presents receipts, evidence, and facts. Isn't this guy like the pro-Ukrainian, or I'm sorry, pro-Israel account? I can't remember. I can't remember. Or maybe he's Jewish or something. I can't remember. Not saying being Jewish is a bad thing. I'm just trying to figure out and remember who the hell he is. I just know that these two have been going at it lately. He just kind of randomly started popping up on my X feed recently, so I don't know if he's being boosted or what. Let's see, he also finishes with, unlike them, he actually presents, I already said that. So Ian Carroll says, breaking news, Eyal Jacoby posts hollow propaganda on the internet again. But he's just acting in the best interest of America. Texas bust 31 illegal immigrant truck drivers in one-day sweep. Foreign-born population drops by 2 million in 2025. So, Bureau of Labor Statistics figures show the decline of 48.4 million by September, with the Center of Immigration Studies estimating a total drop of 2.3 million, including children. What does that mean, including children? I don't even want to know. America's foreign-born population drop. Yeah. All right, I guess that's the end of that news. We also got some fentanyl, I think, being busted. Is that what that is? Yeah.
So, breaking fucking Colorado news. Millions of Coloradans' lives were saved thanks to a good Samaritan who bought a random storage unit. And boy, I know the Sinaloa cartel's gonna be pissed. Cause see, what had happened was a random person bought a storage unit in Douglas County, Colorado. And when they opened this storage unit, inside was sitting black and yellow tubs loaded with fentanyl pills and powder. We're talking 12 kilos of fentanyl powder and 1.8 million pills. Everything inside was estimated to about a little over $8 million. So according to reports, this person bought the storage unit, opened it, saw what was inside, got scared and called the cops right away. When the cops showed up, they quickly ran, through information provided by the owners of the storage unit, the storage facility.
Anyway, there's fentanyl in a storage facility and they found it. And it's one of the largest busts ever. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, that's basically all you need to know. 1.7 million fentanyl pills just... Yeah, this is it. All right, this is going to be a better one. I'm sorry for that guy.
And those cocaine, those narcotics you're looking at there, worth more than $360 million. Meantime, sheriff's deputies in Colorado making a shocking discovery in an auctioned-off storage unit that resulted in a record-breaking drug bust. Take a look.
This will be quite the story to tell. Oh. Yep, we're gonna call it that. No, that's an absolute metric ton of fentanyl. Gentleman just bought a unit over here at the storage facility off of Johnstown. And it's got, that one's full of pills as well. But we're looking at a couple hundred bags of blue pills.
Quite the story indeed. The unit contained a 1.7 million counterfeit fentanyl pills. Bringing in now Douglas County Sheriff Darren Weekly. Darren, this is a remarkable story, not only because of the record seizure, I understand the largest drug seizure in Colorado history of fentanyl, but also how it came about. Walk me through that.
Well, the gentleman, he had won that storage unit at auction, paid $250 for it. And then when he got into the unit, he inspected it and then uncovered a bunch of drugs. He immediately realized what it was, backed out, and notified the sheriff's office.
And Sheriff, just to show our viewers again, just the magnitude of these narcotics, we can show you the seizure had 198 kilograms of counterfeit fentanyl pills, which is approximately 1.7 million pills, 12 kilograms of fentanyl powder, and 2.5 pounds of methamphetamine. Was this an eye-opener for your area to have this significant of amount of fentanyl in your jurisdiction?
Oh, without question. We're just south of Denver. We're about 10 minutes south of Denver. We're a suburban community and rural as well. But things like this don't happen that often. It's certainly not the largest drug seizure of fentanyl in Colorado's history. So it was shocking, and my reaction was much the same as the deputies.
And Sheriff, even significant not only in Colorado, but really nationwide. I understand it's the 6th largest. In fact, statement from the DEA's Rocky Mountain Division saying this is the largest one-time seizure of counterfeit pills in Colorado history and the 6th largest single seizure of suspected fentanyl pills in U.S. history. Does that suggest that the cartels and those that are moving these illicit drugs are targeting Colorado?
Well, we have two major interstates in Colorado, right in the middle of the state, I-25 and I-70. And so Colorado, Denver is specifically a major hub for drugs. It has been for decades. And this seizure in particular was tied back to the Sinaloa cartel.
And so, therefore, this individual, this good Samaritan that notified you guys.
I'm done with that. Rep Anna Paulina Luna says when corrupt politicians start going to jail, then we can start trusting the government again. She's been putting out a lot of just basically what the normal American is saying. Just makes me kind of think like just a broad appeal, if you ask me. It's trying to gain some type of trust with the people by saying the same things. I don't know if it's really working. I think people are just kind of, they want to see results. They want to see money hit their wallets immediately. They don't want to wait. They don't want to wait until mid-2026 for a tariff rebate, a $2,000 tariff rebate. No, you should have delivered that back in the summer. Back whenever Josh Hawley was talking about a $600 rebate, now it's $2,000 all of a sudden. What do you guys need to save up money to get $2,000 for everybody? Like, what is that about? Like, I want it right now. I wanted it before Christmas. Everybody has Christmas gifts they want to buy, damn it. Why aren't you giving it before Christmas? But yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's cool most of the time. I'm not gonna, hate on her too much. I will give her at least a balanced review with this. She's pretty. But I don't know. I don't trust anybody in government, and I feel like they're all just putting on a show. They're all just little actors doing their thing, trying to convince us to be their friends while they stab us in the back, literally 95% of the time. Caroline Levitt says, with the passage of President Trump's historical One Big Beautiful Bill earlier this year, America's seniors will be keeping one of their hard-earned benefits with tax deduction that eliminates federal income taxes on Social Security for almost all beneficiaries. I made sure to comment. What did I say? I said, I'm sick of seeing everyone get aid but Gen Z and millennials. We all needed those $2,000 tariff checks months ago. Damn it. Made sure to include the White House. I think they're checking that shit too, so I hope they don't like me. Maybe I need to put gadfly on my description again, because I feel like I'm like stepping more into that role than I was before. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I was watching a video from Eli Schaefer last night. He was going on some big like rant with different things that have happened within the last year. I only watched like half of the video. It was like 14 minutes long. I only watched half of it because it was getting kind of, convoluted with his own personal life and everything. But one thing that kind of stood out to me was, I guess, just how spiritual relations with God kind of helped him get through just lots of crazy shit. Just having something to kind of look on towards, and even have a sense of purpose and something to kind of like back up your principles and values so that you know that you're doing the right thing. And he said, like, ever since, he brought a big portion of God into his life, that, it doesn't really matter what affects him or what hits him. It's just like, he knows he's what's a good way to put this? A powerhouse of God. Like, he works for good. He knows he's working for the right things. And I mean that in the sense of just like, not hurting everyone, not trying to attack anyone, trying to benefit everyone. That's the general idea of, altruism or just good. I mean, I guess altruism is doing good for others, but you kind of get where I'm going with that. But it just stood out to me, and I felt like it was just necessary to kind of talk about a little bit so that people have a sense of courage to do things they wouldn't normally do. I feel like that's one thing philosophically that's not talked about deeply enough when it comes to having spiritual beliefs. Just something that helps you center yourself towards some type of goodness and some type of path of just trying to maintain some type of stability or order within society, doing good unto others, and hopefully they do it back. They don't have to, though. It's one thing I appreciate about Christian values is that it really helps maintain a lot of those values just through the religion as a whole and the community. But then there's also the other half that wants to abuse those values and I guess actually even use religion as a tool. And that's what I kind of worry about with some of these politicians, especially more Zionist prone politicians that are using God and Jesus as a weapon to manipulate. When really, if you read the Bible, it's kind of teaching you not to be manipulated by the devil or just anything. Jesus was manipulated by people he thought he trusted. So it just goes in good with this message of how far can you really stretch an arm out for the government to trust them? Vice versa, would you even want to take their hand if they were reaching down and trying to grab you? I mean, I probably would if I was dying, but at the same time, I mean, all these crazy cultists everywhere. All right, I'm lingering too long. Steven Crowder says a World War debate reached out with the invitation to debate Candace Owens. I accepted. She rejected the offer along with $30,000 to appear for a $30,000 appearance fee. She can have mine. So that's actually pretty honorable from Steven Crowder. He's wanting to give the full $60,000. I guess they were getting $30,000 each. So $60,000 if she just accepts this debate. I think she should do it. I don't know if she's like scared or like she just feels like maybe there's some type of setup here. Steven Crowder with this particular issue, I haven't been watching him lately, so I don't really know where he is on this particular issue. It would be good to get updated with that soon. I was trying to watch him recently and the damn show went out when I was watching it. They didn't even come back online, assholes. Just trying to get updated with you, Steven. Let's see, barring her acceptance there, I'm happy to do a straight up simulcast for free. Dear criminal illegals, we are gone. It is safe to come out. That's from Homeland Security. They've been putting out lots of like millennial-ish / Gen Z-ish type memes. Like millennials and Gen Z were just like kind of buds. We don't even like have problems with each other. We're just all looking at Gen X and boomers and everything else. We're just like, what the hell, guys? You all got nice houses and lots of land, while some of us might only have like, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm doing okay, but at the same time, I would like to do a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I want to see other people doing better too. Like, I grew up with a lot of lower class friends, and I'll admit, my family was more middle class. Now, most of my adult life, I've been lower class, and it's mainly been because of the economy. But you know, wages stagnant, inflation constantly rising, and it never stops. There's even a good video I came across that even kind of touches on this a bit. Where is it? Oh yeah, I also put out Leaves Like Fallen Voices playlist on Suno. If anybody wants to go listen to it on Suno, it's the same playlist as this one right here that I released on Rumble. There's a video on Rumble and then this playlist on Suno. It's just so you can play it on the Suno app, or you can, I think you can actually play it from here too. See what happens. They're gonna work. Yeah. I don't know if that just plays one song, but I don't know where you go exactly to see the whole thing. But either way, I got the playlist up. Just go onto suno.com and you can type in Ty Sites Arts. I think my name on Suno is Ty Sites Arts Gens, or Generations, or just Generator. But yeah. You're not a hostage anymore. Today, you're heroes. Is that from Trump? Oh yeah, this is the Israeli hostages that were released. They're at the White House right now. Well, at least they're free. At least they survived. It's good to see survivors out of any type of crazy situation, whether they're Israeli or Palestinian. I mean, obviously I have more of a heart for Palestinians right now just because, well, they're the losing side in all of this. Hopefully we can find a better way with the Palestinians going forward. If I were them, I wouldn't even want to stay. But, I mean, it's up to them. And a lot of them are very holy people. They're just, you know, they know that they're next to the land of, I guess, the start of Abrahamic religions to a degree. All three of them. All three. By the number, a Fox News poll shows most voters believe White House is doing more harm than good on the economy. And here's the chart. So you have Trump on the top part here, Biden at the lower part. As you can see, so you have, with the hurt spectrum, you have 47% saying that Biden hurt the country, the economy, with their policies, and Trump is at 46%, so right next to him. So we actually have more help with Biden. Biden helped the economy 17% more, while Trump, this is a Fox poll, by the way. This is a conservative poll. It's not good. It's really, really not good. This is Nikki Haley's son. I don't know too much about him, honestly. Nikki Haley says, sorry, Nikki Haley's son, Nillan Haley. I thought that said Nikki right there. Says naturalized citizens should not be able to hold office. That's immigrants that become citizens. It took me off guard whenever I read that at first. I was like, naturalized citizens, say what? And I was like, no. I'm a natural born citizen. I hate that word naturalized, though. It's too close. We need to change it. I think they did that on purpose, though. Whoever named it that. Because it makes it sound like natural citizen. Should not be able to hold office, so that's anybody that becomes a citizen within our country that was born in another nation. totally agree with that. I don't even feel like covering his video, to be honest with you. Feel free to go watch it if you want to, though. I'm going to start the game here soon. What is this? Oh, this is the hostages.
Preparing for the future must begin, as always, with our children.
I'm not watching that. It's some propaganda. We're not watching that, kids. I'm sorry. It's a broken system for decades. President Trump is the one finally shutting it down. Department of Education abolished education to the states. What does that mean? What does that mean for adults? Do we just we still got to use your shitty student financial aid and pay it all back? Like, bro, you got other countries giving out free education. We still don't get shit. We're supposed to be getting money back from health insurance agencies and whatnot. Where's that shit at? Where's any of the money that is supposedly being found and returned to the government? Okay, returned to the government. Is it just going back to pay for our debt? What the fuck, dude? No, that's our tax dollars. We need to be rained on with money. I've heard there's lots of things in the background, in the works to have a beautiful 2026, 2027, 2028. Just rumors, though. They're economic guys, different podcasters I listen to. It's just crossing our fingers. I gotta see it. I just paid, I think it was $2.60 for gas tonight, which is okay, but it's still, what, I think it was $2.70 or $2.80 this time last year. It has barely moved. Barely moved. I want to see big things. Oh yeah, this is, Germany should take over NATO, says US. Germany should take over historically American role of NATO, Europe commander Donald Trump's envoy to Western Alliance has suggested. Not a bad suggestion. Does he have the same envoy as last time? I can't remember. I remember it was some gay dude. I mean, he seemed like he had a straight head on him, but I do remember that he was gay. I don't know why I remember that. I think it was just one of those things that took me off guard. I was like, really, dude? Really, bro? Democrat lawmakers are now openly calling for insurrection.
I'm Senator Alyssa Slotkin.
Senator Mark Kelly. Representative Chris DeLuzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative Chrissy Houlihan.
Congressman Jason Crow. I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy. Former paratrooper and Army Ranger.
Former intelligence officer.
Former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
and the intelligence community
who take risks each day to keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk. This administration is pitting our uniformed military
and intelligence community professionals
against American citizens. Like us, you all swore an oath
to protect and defend this Constitution.
Right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad, but from right here at home. Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
You must, he says. You must.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law
or our Constitution.
They are right about that. But if it is a legal order, they do have to follow it. And I mean, as long as it is not illegal, they have to follow it.
We know this is hard and that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
the Army, or Navy,
the Air Force,
your vigilance is critical.
And know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
the American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws,
our Constitution, and who we are as Americans. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
No. Is that like a message to the deep state? I think that's a lot of the kind of background chatter around this video. I mean, that was my first thought whenever I saw it. I was just like, are they scared? Are they scared of being arrested? And what kind of illegal orders are they talking about? You know, that's a lot of the question in the air right now. Like, what do they expect to be called into motion? And what is considered to be illegal to them? And how are they interpreting the law? Very interesting. These are all ex-feds, basically, different agencies. Stephen Miller just dropped a hammer on the insurrection Democrats who directed members of the military to defy orders.
It is insurrection, plainly, directly, without question. And when you have one of the lawmakers on that video being unable to state in, as you say, lengthy cross-examination, a single so-called illegal order, it just proves the point. It's a general call for rebellion from the CIA and the armed services of the United States by Democrat lawmakers, saying that you have not only the right, but the duty and the obligation to defy orders of the commander-in-chief, that those who carry weapons in America's name should defy their chain of command and engage in open acts of insurrection, that the CIA, the clandestine service, which isn't even legally authorized to operate in the United States, should engage in, again, acts of rebellion and insurrection. These lawmakers should honestly resign in disgrace and never return to public office again for even daring to think, let alone to say these words and to say them proudly. But it shows what a dangerous moment we're in.
I'll pause it right there. You can go watch the rest if you want to. I'm going to finish up with this video and we're going to jump into the game.
Now we have a Fox News alert. The Supreme Court just cleared the way for Trump to deport illegals even faster. The High Court ruled that Trump can use the Alien Enemies Act to send Venezuelan gangbangers to a mega prison in El Salvador. This is a huge ruling in Trump's favor and a major win for the country after, as you know, D.C. Judge James Boasberg ordered a stop to the deportations. So this is pretty significant. These deportations, Caroline, can keep going.
This is a massive legal victory, Jesse, a massive victory for law and order and for our constitutional republic and the sovereignty of the United States of America. We called on the Supreme Court to rein in these activist judges like Judge Boasberg, who was completely out of line in trying to say that the president didn't have the executive authority to deport foreign terrorists off of our soil. We have always maintained the position at the White House that the president was well within his constitutional authority to do so. And this decision proves that President Trump and our administration have always been right from the beginning. He will continue to utilize the Alien Enemies Act to remove foreign terrorists and Tren de Aragua members, vicious gang members from American communities. And because of this ruling, the United States of America is a much safer place. Our team will get to work tomorrow to deport these heinous, violent foreign terrorists from our neighborhoods.
And you had another couple critical wins in the court with regard to DOJ. Tell us about those. That seems to be making progress.
Yes, absolutely. There have been many wins that the mainstream media has failed to cover, particularly over the weekend. The Supreme Court also ruled that the president does, in fact, have the authority over federal funding, that he can dictate what funds can go out the door and what can't, so long as they are part of the executive branch. So we have always, again, maintained that every executive order the president has signed, every executive action that he has taken has been well within his executive authority. And DOJ is doing a tremendous job at cutting back at the waste and the fraud and the abuse that have been ripping off American taxpayers, that have not been aligned with our interests here in our country. So we're going to continue the president's agenda. Again, he's well within his constitutional authority, and it's great to see the Supreme Court reining in these activist judges who are wearing robes but are acting as judicial activists, not as real judges and real arbiters of the law.
All right. Lawyers wrong. I can't believe a lawyer would ever be wrong. It just amazes me. They think they're always right. I guess not this time. Sorry, Boasberg. We love you, but we're sorry. Caroline, thank you.
Okay. It's doing that 10% compiling shaders crap again. Maybe I should restart the game. I don't want it to do that. I want it to actually load everything. I guess while we wait, we'll cover this.
People yesterday in an international takedown. You're going to hear more about that. One of which is this lawyer in Canada. His lawyer advised him to kill this witness. His lawyer told him if you kill this witness, the case would be dismissed. That lawyer is now in custody, and he'll be extradited and brought to justice here in the United States. Yeah, the attorney he's named in the indictment that was unsealed today, his name is Deepak Pardkar. Paradkar. He is a lawyer. I'll have the Canadian police commissioner provide more details. He was one of the people arrested yesterday. I understand he initially refused to come out of his home. He put up a little bit of resistance, but he was eventually taken into custody. It was very important for us to get him because when you have people who are officers of the court, who are lawyers, we take oaths to protect the public and defend the law. And when you have lawyers who are assisting international drug trafficking players on how to evade law enforcement and to murder witnesses, we can't have that stand. So it was very important to us that the lawyer be charged and the lawyer be brought to justice.
The next steps and the idea is yesterday we engaged in an operation following information that we received and arrest 7 out of 8 Canadians. All of them are currently locked up, waiting the extradition process, so they'll have a fair process in front of a judge, and then our Department of Justice will communicate with the justice here, and then we'll go through the steps of the extradition. But the premise is everybody will be charged in the United States.
Candace Owens just revealed that Kash Patel's girlfriend hit her channel with a copyright claim for playing a segment of her song last week. Absolutely ridiculous. He says from Evan Kilgore.
And she hit us with a strike on YouTube. It wasn't a strike. We got what did we get? I don't want to mischaracterize it. A copyright claim for her sensational music, and so we might have to trim out that sensational song from the Tim Dillon clip that we showed of him listening to it. So. Oh, sorry, I said Charlie's girlfriend. I meant Cash's girlfriend. Thank you for correcting me. Big.
Not a big deal if she can just clip it out. Trump signs a law requiring DOJ to release Epstein files within 30 days. Like I said last night, we might see it before Christmas, maybe. I doubt it. And there's lots of speculation that there could be something wrong with it. So don't expect a lot. Like I said last night, just don't even get excited. I mean, just be pleasantly surprised if anything good happens. Larry Summers going on leave. See, this is a good sign. He's going on leave at Harvard at university as university investigates ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Gross. Get out of here. And like I've been saying the entire show, I said this earlier, I said I always wait for the job revision report, in parentheses, actual report. Delayed September report shows U.S. economy added 20,000 jobs. Whatever. British Broadcasting Channel could be responsible for 2 million excess deaths in Europe due to censoring the dangers of COVID vaccines. Democracy is not judges usurping the will of the American people. Democracy is not the tyranny of the minority. This is from Rep. Wesley Hunt Press Office.
From Texas, Mr. Hunt. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Democrats love to talk about democracy. They claim Donald Trump is a threat to it. They say actions taken by his administration undermine it. But let's be clear. Democrats have twisted and weaponized the word democracy into nothing more than a partisan talking point. So let me tell you what democracy is not. Democracy is not the tyranny of the majority. When 77 million Americans cast their vote for a president, and when every major swing state breaks in his favor, and when the Electoral College delivers a clear mandate, it is not democracy when a district court judge overturns the will of the American people and usurps the constitutional authority of the commander-in-chief, full stop. President Trump, along with Tom Homan, CBP, and ICE, are doing an outstanding job securing our homeland. And in just a few months, we have seen historic progress on border enforcement. Gotaways are down, arrests are up, and deportations are finally happening. But now we are beginning to see that progress stall. And why? Because of the tyranny of the minority and activist judges targeting immigration executive orders. It is not the role, nor is it the authority of a single judge to undermine the commander-in-chief's constitutional responsibility.
I don't feel like finishing that.
Is there an affordability crisis?
Okay, good.
Listen to Democrats, that's
We're at the end
obviously
of the
word
list.
they're using. The president's talking about it more as well. Is there a crisis when it comes to that?
Well, they should know about it because they caused it. It was the worst inflation in 40 or 50 years by this massive government spending, spend. And if we go back, what did they do that the president, differently than the president did in his first term? So they had a demand shock induced by this massive wave of government overspending. But to make it worse, they had this huge regulatory buildup. So demand shock and supply constraint, that's a recipe for this inflation. President Trump, now and during his first term, you get a demand shock from the private sector, but you deregulate. And then you can go back to the non-inflationary growth. But look, we are working on this every day, and my prediction is that first quarter, second quarter, what we are going to see is we have brought the inflation down. It is curving down. And real income, the other side of that equation is real income growth. And we are going to see this from all this investment.
Okay, let's get this game started now, guys. We're not gonna play that again.
One of the things that's going to happen next year is the Trump accounts. Every child who was born from January 1st for the next 3 years is going to get a government account that goes into the stock market. So every American child born for the next 3 years, starting January 1st, is going to have that. They can take it out when they're 18. They're going to learn the power of compounding, and there's going to be a lot of financial literacy around that. And I think the reason that we saw kind of the disastrous election in New York is young people don't feel like they have a stake in the economy, so we want to give them a stake in the economy. One of the things that's going to happen next year is the Trump accounts. Every child who was born from January 1st for the next 3 years is going to get a government account that goes into the stock market. So every American child born for the next 3 years, starting January 1st, is going to have that. They can take it out when they're 18. They're going to learn the power of compounding, and there's going to be a lot of financial literacy around that. And I think the reason that we saw kind of the disastrous election in New York is young people don't feel like they have a stake in the economy, so we want to give them a stake in the economy. One of the things that's going to happen next year is the Trump accounts.
Crisis actors call mass grave strategic factors. Your eyes deceive you, your heart's too loud. Believe the banner, not the shroud. Silence the poets, jail the lands. Tomorrow's children will thank them. One day the servers will rust and crack. The hidden files will whisper back. But tonight the chorus still drones on cue, and the world forgets what it always knew. So sing it loud, let the echo scar. Tyrants only rule where the memories are. Gaslight, turn the night to day. Genocide's a rumor, they censor away. Tyrants in ties with their polished lies. Burn the evidence, but the ashes still rise. Gaslight, we won't obey. We won't obey.
Okay. Got everything on screen? We good? Let's go. Okay, good. It doesn't look like it's popping up this time. Playing on heroic. Let's go. And now it's popping up. Why is it just now popping up? I don't know what's up with the shader loading issue. I'm gonna wait here an extra second, see if it changes. What just happened? That's weird. I pulled out.
Would you humor me? If you knew how you were going to die. How would you live your life differently?
My name is Atriox, and I am the last face you will ever see. Warning. Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 7. Protocol accepted. Breach detected. Breach detected.
Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? And show Daddy how big you are. Can you say so big? Good. And can you sing? Mary had a good singing. How about I miss you? I miss you. And I love you. I love you, Daddy. And good. And can you say I can't wait to see you again? I can't wait to see you again. Okay, now say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS...
Boom. So heavy.
Looks like the main power cells are fried. Auto shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to overwrite. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please don't die.
It worked.
Yes! 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 We're going home! Oh, welcome back, Chief. I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. I'm seeing a fault on the calibration matrix. At least I think it's a calibration matrix. Okay, follow the light. Look up. Now let's look down. That seems fine. Let's try right. And now left. Your visor feed and motor function seem to be operational. But it looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Try moving it. Stay calm. You've been out there a while. I know I saw something in here to check the diagnostics on your armor. Whoa, easy there.
I guess the
big guy.
shaders came in.
Status report.
It looks great.
Status report. What? There's something you need to see, Chief. We lost. Lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. I don't even know where here is.
He's like, holy hell. How did we get back here? I think it's a different Halo. I can't remember.
Not again! We need to run!
I need a weapon.
Weapon? This is all I've got.
It's enough.
What are you gonna do?
Improvise. Close the door.
Hell yeah. I'm so glad I own this game now.
The main batteries are shut down.
No more Game Pass. It was on sale, so I had to get it when it was on sale.
You have one bullet against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you. It's enough.
So I see.
Chief is Space MacGyver.
They're powering up a stasis beam. We can't escape.
You work on the batteries.
Chief has hyper empathy. Seems like he's like every fallen soldier. Must give them respect. Yeah, let's do this.
Now what?
Freaking love this game, damn it, let me play. Wait, what button was that?
We can't go anywhere
That's
when that
right.
stasis beam is active.
Then we shut it down. Stasis beam, weapons.
How do I do the thingy? Okay.
How will you get back?
I'll figure something out.
I know! Stop it. Does that kill him? I don't think that killed him, did it?
Eliminate! Chief, whatever you're planning to do, do it fast.
I keep missing its head. Got it. I don't know what happened there. It's like shooting at totally the wrong place. What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forget. Covenant took it over. Whatever these people were called. People that look like the Covenant. Ex-Covenant. I forgot what they call them in this game. The Banished, I think?
We do not kneel before false idols.
That hologram. It's Atriox. He led the attack on the Infinity. He was looking for something. He killed everyone.
I know. We met.
Together, we are invincible. We are the banished.
Oh, I can. I didn't know I could do that. I'm glad I can do that. It even sounds like metal hitting the ground. Like slide. Trying to curve the bullet a little bit. There we go. I just gotta get back in the groove. 6 more shots of this thing. Oh wait. Gotta use them all. That's potentially 6 grunts. Got 2 more shots. Ah, I wasted both of them. Kidding me? Oh shit. I didn't know they could do that. Let's do that. hell? No dual wielding. Wah, wah, wah. I don't like that. Where are we going? This way? I forgot. I'm not having the grenades yet. Really? Ow, you bitch. Watch out for that shit, it blows up. Dang, doesn't it? Hold up, I want to switch something out. We got this way, right?
Dropships, an invasion force. How do we stand a chance against all this? The banished won already. We could be the only two humans left alive out here.
Then there's still hope.
Master Chief's got all the cheesy one-liners. Load that shit. Damn. That was embarrassing. How do I throw grenades again? Is it LB? Yeah, LB. Ow, bitch. I don't like it. What's that beepy noise? I didn't know they had audio logs. I'm gonna switch my grenades. Never mind, I don't care right now. I'll figure it out.
Banished hardware's everywhere, in the skies and on the ground. Be ready for a rough landing.
You heard her. Stay safe. I'll see you on the ground, Spartans.
We're with you, Griffin.
Let's get it done.
I don't mean to be too good, guys. I'm sorry. We're sure we're playing. I like this pistol. the hell? They're like killing each other over here? You guys put more of a fight. Sound like coils in here I can throw. Fields, please. What's in here? Where am I going? I don't have a waypoint. Why ain't I got a waypoint, man? That's how I do it. Okay. Now I figured it out. I missed him, but still got him. I want this thing again. I don't know why I like it. I just like it.
Soon, the banished will stand victorious. Patriarchs, hear these words. Even from beyond this life, your will is served. Your forces occupy the ring. Within hours, it will be under our control. Humanity will cower before your legacy. They will burn. Their brazen defiance will be all but a memory.
Stop vibrating. I hate it when it does that. Put it down for like 2 seconds, it starts vibrating.
We have a new problem.
We? We need to get out of here.
I'm working on it.
Work faster. These pelicans nearly on board and the power's still out. Don't let them get me.
Oh shit. I forgot. Damn it! I forgot that dude was in here. I always forget.
We need to get out of here.
I'm working on it.
Work faster. These pelicans nearly on board and the power's still out. Don't let them get me.
This is a lot bigger than I thought. Can you see me? You must not be able to see very well. It'd be cool if I took out the other guy. Just like assassinated him. Main guy. Wherever he's at. I bet you I gotta take these stairs just to get over there, don't I? Give me a way up over here, man. Guess I got a checkpoint. That helps. Nobody over here? Man, I gotta take those stairs, like I said. Quite unfortunate. Damn it, they saw me. Why did they come out from over here? How do you know it's me? Oh shit, here he comes. Got him. Stuck him once. I'm gonna get his gun. Where's he got? This? Where they at?
It cannot be! Even Atriox would kill him.
Well, I can refill these things now. I think it's the only Halo game you can do that. For plasma weapons. Oh, I missed him. You think so?
You're a sneaky one. Fire's coming in.
I'm surprised they show them on the map now. I know where they're at. I'm just taking my time with them. I appreciate the help, though. No, what?
It's locked down. Requires a hack.
Okay. And you can do that?
No. New plan.
No. New plan.
You're going to destroy this ship with us in it? I'm going to die here.
Damn it, should have brought Cortana.
There are cooling pipes running towards
Oh
the
shit, they're coming. Damn it.
I'm gonna warm things up.
Shit, I didn't mean to shoot that last time. Damn it. It only takes 2 shots. Just gotta land them. Shoot. Alright, we're gonna see if we can. Yeah. I don't think they killed him.
Impossible! How did he go?
Supposed to destroy this, right?
Did he work? Nothing seemed to happen.
I'm not done yet.
Well, hurry. I can see them. Brutes. The little things. All waiting. Don't let them get me, please.
Shields, right now. Yeah. Shields, please.
Doesn't make sense.
Get ready.
Okay. Fire up those engines, Chief. Maybe we'll survive.
Come on now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
My sights. Something better. The Master Chief returns. We thought you dead, tossed into the void. Yet here you stand. Humans call you their savior. The Covenant, demon, the banished. Destroy this craft if you must. It matters not. The banished will hunt you down, pursue you wherever you run.
Who is that? Do you know him?
No.
Well, he knows you. He knows all about you. You need to hurry and get back here. I don't know how long this ship will hold together.
Where'd I go? I don't know why I didn't hit him. Press that button like 3 times. I guess I was hitting the wrong button probably. Hold on, this way. Oh shit, no! It wouldn't reload in time. I was clicking it the entire time. That thing has like a recharge time on it.
Okay, so 90 seconds till full charge. I hope this place holds together that long. Charge faster!
What the fuck? This is embarrassing, y'all. I've never died in the first level. On this game, at least. I don't think, at least. I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure I haven't.
Okay, so 90 seconds till full charge. I hope this place holds together that long. Charge faster!
They could make their space junk look better. I'm just gonna be real.
Chief, you still with me?
I'm here.
Okay, give me a second. I'm coming to get you. Welcome back, Chief. Okay, let's get out of here.
Does everything have to vibrate? It's sitting on my leg now.
Locate UNSC Infinity.
UNSC Infinity. Class. Supercarrier. Crew size. 7,150. Not found.
Near field perimeter scan.
1,986. UNSC tags detected.
Status.
Deceased.
The Master Chief lives? Atriox assured us of his death. Are you not angered? No. I feel invigorated. You promised us revenge, superiority, renewal. He threatens everything. Do you question my leadership? Atriox's vision. Atriox is dead. It is his fault that we are stuck here. The banished will never bow to anyone again. Not the Covenant. Not the province. Not her. This ring will be operational. Please. Then you will have your revenge. Blade Master. Follow Spartan from a distance. I want to know everything about him.
Armorlink connection requested.
Accept.
Encrypted message found.
Read.
Attempting decryption. Decryption failed.
Locate message source.
Triangulation in progress. Triangulation in progress.
We're done, right, Chief? If we stay out here any longer, they're gonna come back. They'll find us, and they'll kill us. What is it you're searching for?
Match found. Signal located. Waypoint uploaded.
There's nothing there. You're looking in the wrong direction. We need to go home.
Plot the waypoint.
Requesting manual flight control override.
Do it.
Autopilot engaged.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Why would we go down there?
The banished plan to wipe us out. All of us.
Then what? You think we can stop them on our own? I told you. We lost. We need help, not heroics.
No. We do our duty. Protect humanity, whatever the cost.
I can't be the only.
Entering atmosphere. Autopilot disengaging. In 5.
We have a new mission, soldier.
4.
What is it? What's down there?
3.
A weapon.
2. A weapon?
1.
How many guns do you need? What is wrong with you? Remind me to never pick up a Spartan. idea. They're coming for us. All of them. Incoming. All directions. It's not safe.
Pull back.
Okay, okay. Heads up. Lots of banished craft heading your way. More reinforcements. This weapon of yours must be worth it. Careful, Chief. Another dropship on your location. This whole place looks like it's dying. Like it's clinging to life somehow. How is that possible?
Each ring is different. I see an entry point in the wall ahead.
Get in there. Find this weapon. And we can go. Right?
Hey. I was wondering why he's not using his jetpack. He just died though. He didn't have to die. He just chose not to live. Ooh, got him. Both, maybe.
Be careful. They're still coming. You really pissed them off back there. Look at this place. It's beautiful. And broken. Very, very broken. I need to move. There are banished ships. Everywhere.
They run so fast in this game. Got one, right? Got them both, I think. Love this grappling hook. I gotta use it at the right times. I forgot about the reload at the beginning. Reload time. It actually made a little zapping noise. Like you're like going on a photon beam or something. Bzzz. Little buzzing noise. I think it did it for that service too though. Never mind. Got him? I like dodged most of those. I don't know if y'all saw that. Most of the natives that were shot at me, like ran between them.
What are those things? This is Forerunner, right? I've heard the stories, but man, this is crazier than I imagined.
The sounds. You can feel the vibration from it.
How do you know this isn't a trap? Great. I hope this weapon of yours is worth the risk. I'm reading multiple enemy ships heading this way. Too many. We're running out of...
It's been 6 months. Where have you been?
What happened? Where is Cortana?
rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay, then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
Good. My programming failed. I'm not supposed to be here. You need to delete me.
No.
No.
No. I was created for one purpose, and that purpose is no longer needed. My mission is over.
We have a new one. The Banished are planning to fire this ring. We need to make sure they don't.
First of all, what's a banished? Second, you may have noticed that a significant piece of this installation has been damaged, making that impossible. And third, to fire this ring, they would need an activation index. Cortana had the index. I had parts of it as well.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions change. They always do.
Are you sure?
Hell yeah, I'm sure. Hell yeah. What kind of upgrades I got now?
Did you do that?
No. Removing me triggered a response from the ring. I need you to understand.
Oh man. Now I gotta hear her whispers. I gotta hear her weird psychobabble.
If you knew how you were going to die, how would you live your life differently? How would you live your life differently?
Chief, was this a good idea?
That voice. It's Cortana's.
No, it's not her. Just dust and echoes.
What did you say?
What? It's just pieces of data cycling until they run out of power. It's all around us.
Today, I was called an emotionless automaton. They saw faces. 75 healthy
Automaton.
souls. And raised by me. Perfect for the program. They will not all survive. I understand that and have made peace with it.
Her voice, oh my god.
There is one subject I find myself hoping does live through this.
Cortana was superior, even though she was made in your image. Talking to Halsey.
He has been assigned a number. 117.
117.
There's something up ahead. I can feel it calling out to me.
Warriors,
Oh, I think it stuck me. I think I ran into it accidentally. I didn't know he was throwing it. I thought I got away from it, but apparently not. I think you can like pick him up by running over him too. I might have ran over it. Picked it up with my foot. How lucky of me. Where are we going?
There's something up ahead. I can feel it calling out to me.
What was that? Ooh, I want to pick this up. Somebody was on radar. Might have been a robot.
These are the banished.
Affirmative.
They smell even worse than I imagined.
I don't think I can like kill these things with a headshot. I don't know. With this gun, I don't know.
An array of sensors
Is it
in
just
your
like
armor
electricity
can,
that's
and
shooting?
I analyze the input. You smell fine, by the way.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever killed a thing with a headshot with this. The hell? I think it's like shooting like electric bolts or something. What is this? Is this a carbine? No, this is something different. This is like a beam rifle, I think. They always look different, so I don't... What does it say? Stalker rifle? I forgot what that does. Can I shoot those? Can't remember.
Look, over there. That's the source.
The bridge is out.
Yes, it is. Maybe there's a way to power it back up nearby.
Ta-da!
With another AI. Maybe even another Cortana model if I'll select them. It won't be me. You know that, right?
Shut up. She's always yapping. Yappity yap yap.
Is it safe?
I think so. Yes. It's safe.
Yakety yak, don't go back.
This is part of me. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it is me. It was the last part I remember being deleted. Let me just...
The hell did you do, Cortana?
You are here because you were chosen.
Halsey.
Our enemies are getting smarter and more numerous every day. What I am about to show you will help turn the tide of war. I have been working to harness the strategic power of a shipborne AI onto the battlefield. Are you ready?
Yes, Dr. Halsey.
She says so.
Unlike previous AI models, she will reside between your mind and the suit, directly communicating with your neural interface. Think of her as a new set of eyes to aid your reactions and upgrade your reconnaissance. She's not the driver, but a way to level the playing field.
What do I call her?
Ask her. She named herself. Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana. Together, you become our newfound hope. Together, you become our key to humanity's survival. She will do anything necessary to make sure that your mission is accomplished, even if that means sacrificing herself, or you, to accomplish it.
Your own personal AI girlfriend.
What happened? I touched it and...
Was that real?
It's just data.
Why did you play it, you weirdo?
It's just here. Clusters of recursive code. But this, on the other hand, this is the framework I use to trap Cortana. It contains a copy of the activation index, at least fragments of it.
She kept copies.
What should we do with it?
You broke protocol, you bitch.
We need it.
You
Well,
copy
based on what you've
Cortana?
told me so far,
I don't know what the hell she
bigger
is.
question do the banished need it?
She's a shell of Cortana. I don't know. But she's still Cortana. Like, I don't get it. Her name's just Weapon.
That was something. Let's go.
At least Halo calls it what it is. Weapon. Maybe I need to think about it that way more often.
Did I miss something? There's a file that's been unlocked, but I don't have access.
We need a route out of here.
Okay, let's see. There's a breach close by. It should lead us to the surface. Give me a second, and I'll get this bridge activated. We've got company, Chief. Meet me at the plinth up ahead.
Okay. You say so, babe. Damn. That's killing some of y'all. Assholes. Can I get my shields back? Thank you. Took long enough. Damn it. What the hell? Ran out. I missed all those shots. The game's getting all fidgety. Bitch! Put down these fucking grenades, man.
Wow, you got here fast. Not the type to waste any time, huh?
No.
Noted. Let's go.
Shields.
Anybody else heard that?
Is he carrying that? And the assault rifle?
Oh no. This gravity lift should be powered up. We need to find a way to bring it back online. This object, it's part of the ring's life force. It's called a power seed.
Oh wow, a battery.
All space, all time.
Damn. It's loud.
Chief, stop. How is that a Spartan? We need to find out what happened.
It's like he beat the shit out of everybody. And then he died. That sucks.
She was carrying an enhanced shield module.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Let's see what I can find out about her. Accessing. This is Spartan Bonita Stone, recon specialist. Her vitals have been offline for nearly a month. Cause of death was an energy blade, but different, stronger.
And she was a
Single
liberal.
strike. She never saw it coming.
She was a liberal, so no loss. I'm just kidding. Not wasting my shot on him.
We're here. That elevator should take us to the surface.
Damn it! He was right behind me. Like unloaded on
We're
me.
here. That elevator should take us to the surface.
There's a lot in here. Your hands are a lot harder to shoot in this game. Shit. Shit. Lots of hiding spots though. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I can't see the little reticule. Just stuff on the screen. Oh man. Oh wait, I can shoot this thing too. Wait, I gotta aim this thing. I forgot you gotta lob it too. Far away. Is this kinetic? No, this is energy. I need energy. Where's the plasma? There it is. And it. And a coward. Hold up. I just need to reload, bro. You fucked up my grenade. That's like killing them all. Probably don't even have to. What does it say? Reach the surface? Oh. Is that it? What's that? Red light? Which one is that? Kill him?
That has to wait. We've got enemies to deal with. We need to call down the elevator. Look for a control terminal. This elevator's drawing power from the ring. Well, it was. The seed is missing. Genetic repositories, Forerunner storage vessels. Silexes.
How do you know this?
I was stuck in that room for 6 months, surrounded by them. Let's just say they talk. A lot. That should do it. Let's get back to the elevator.
This is combat medic Lucas Browning.
Did I just drop it? I did. I forgot. You can't switch it out. He shouldn't, like, carry it like he's gonna throw it. It's kind of weird.
I've never seen anything like it.
Probably shouldn't even throw it, right?
It's not my fault.
I think it'd, like, blow it up.
Get that cradle powered up.
Hmm? Gotta get another one? More than one? Is that what this is? No? Okay, good.
This isn't Forerunner. It identifies as banished.
Can you operate it?
It
In my sleep?
identifies.
Not that I sleep, but... Oh! I don't need to. It's already on its way down.
Incoming.
But what if it's a friend?
It isn't.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Escherum's orders are that you should be brought before him. He did not specify in how many pieces.
Oh shit.
The Spartans are dead.
Still upstairs? Kinda figured you come down here or something. Where'd he go?
You waste my time.
Need to get ammo. Fucking A. Shit. Yeah. Where is he? Is he downstairs? The fuck? Fucking A.
You were no threat, Spartan.
I know he's gonna bum rush me. Shields. Fucking A. Oh, I almost got him 3 times. Come on. I'm moving. Need ammo. Why is there no fucking ammo down here? There's something. Fucking bitch! God, I should have killed those things, man. Come at me, bro. Shields, right now. Run! Reload. Fucking A. I gotta get another weapon. This thing sucks. Not good for him. Give me something. I think this is good for his shields, I think. Why is it already overloaded? Oh, I got him. Hell yeah. Whew. Where's he at? Alright, I want to kill these guys. Jeez.
You were right. He was not friendly. By the looks of him, he was some sort of leader. They called him Tremonian.
I repeat, multiple banished craft are converging on your location. They're coming for you.
Sierra 117. Understood.
I've been trying to reach you. You vanished. I thought I was on my... Okay, I got your location. On my way. Be ready.
Kill the demon. We going to Halo yet? Load. Jeez. Gotta turn on a song? How long is it gonna take? It's a long loading screen. Is it gonna make it to the next? Okay. Good, good. As the saying goes, all good things take time. Holy shit, it looks like shit now. Alright, well, I guess I've got my complaint to send to the dev team. I don't know why it keeps doing this after a certain point in the game. But like...
Another Silex. But this one's open. What do you think was in it?
I'm gonna take a screenshot real quick.
Why so cynical? It might be something good.
Trust me, it won't be.
I don't know if it took a screenshot, but hopefully it did. You know what? I'm just gonna stop the episode right here for tonight. It looks like shit now. I don't know why it does this shit. But I'm not about it. And it pisses me off a little bit. And I think it's a good time to stop anyways. So, if you liked the video, go ahead and like. If you're new to the channel, please follow. And, I don't think I'll be on tomorrow, but you never know. Sometimes, plans don't work out and I end up having a show. So, as you know, it is time to go. You have a good night. Enjoy your weekend, even though it's Thursday. Well, tomorrow's the weekend, basically. TGIF!